What's up, you guys? Real quick, I just wanted to touch on my thoughts of the Bulls being in the playoffs. If you guys follow me on Facebook or you're my friend on Facebook, you guys will know that I called out the Bulls on everything this season. Everything on the drama off the court, the Twitter rant by Rajon Rondo, the bad, pretty much them being so inconsistent this season, and me thinking that they're not even going to make the damn playoffs. You can sweep the Cleveland Cavaliers, the NBA champions, for the season, but you can't even beat teams like the Atlanta Hawks or the Dallas Mavericks. Then you had the assistant coach Randy Brown telling the media things that the players were saying on the locker room. First of all, how can you supposedly coach players when you can't even be trusted to talk about things? What happens in the locker room should stay in the locker room in between those 12 players and coaches. And Fred Hoiberg is still not off the hook either. He's, to this day, I still don't think that he's the right coach for the Bulls because they only fired Thibs out of spite, and they hired this man because he's a family friend or whatever the case might be. But still, I'm not sold on him as a coach. Even though they clawed and won what games that they could to get into the playoffs, but the team has been just extremely, extremely suspect, and I can't trust them. Then you have Dwayne Wade. I don't think he's going to stay with the Bulls, and that's just me being real. Because I do respect Wade as a basketball player and as a person. But 10 minutes right now. But he's not going to stay past this year. Because he was supposedly injured for the year because his elbow was hurt. Then he came back. And now people are thinking they have a deep playoff run chance. They're playing the number one seed in the East in the first round, also known as the Boston Celtics. I really hate to be the bearer of bad news to delusional Bulls fans, but I don't see the Bulls getting past them in the first round because in the history of ever, all the times they have faced Boston in the first round of the playoffs, they've never gotten past them. Would it be nice to see them get far in the playoffs? Of course it would. But, sorry, don't see it. But I'm still glad that one of my teams got into the playoffs because obviously the Lakers weren't going to do it. And they play tomorrow at 6:30, and we're just going to see what happens, even though I know Boston is going to sweep the series and then just go on about their merry way. The Bulls might win 2 games. I'll give them 2 games, but Boston still is going to win the series. And that's where I pretty much stand on this. I hope Jimmy Butler has good games. I hope the team actually comes together as a cohesive unit, even though they've gotten rid of a lot of key pieces. And Taj Gibson, Doug, but they had to do what was best for the team in the long run, and they limped and got into the playoffs. So, what's up? We'll just see what happens tomorrow. And that's why I'm going to leave this, and you guys have a good day.